right, what's going on, everybody? This is your boy Big T with Extreme Radio with the debut of Political Nation with our guest, Miss Tanya Staten, your host. What's up, Tanya?
How you doing, Tim?
All right, I'm good. I'm good. Welcome. Hey, this your show. This your platform. Hey, it's yours. Do what you got to do.
Okay, so like you said, my name is Tanya Staten, and I am the host of A Political Nation. And I just want to tell you a little bit about the show and where I want to take the show. My job is to let the viewers know what's going on with our political system. This show represents the people on Main Street and what we stand for. I speak for the poor. I speak for the working poor and the middle class. In a world filled with corrupt and racial diversity, we have to take a stand for the truth, or we'll fall for anything, basically. So I'm hoping to get Mr. Tim to engage in this conversation that I'm back to going to school. Betsy DeVos, our Secretary of Education, wants to arm our school, wants to arm the teacher with firearms. And I just feel like we need to talk about this because, we have a lot of school shootings in the past, and I don't think it's going to do anyone any justice to arm our teachers with firearms because, just say, for instance, God forbid, we have a teacher that come in one day, that's going through something at home because we all carry our home life to work with us some days. And if they say that they don't, then, I feel they do an injustice to everybody, because I just believe that's blatantly wrong. So I don't think that we should give our teachers firearms because their job is to teach, not to prevent, violence or any kind of other altercation that may occur. Their job is to solely teach the children, education. And if that be the case, then they need to have more law enforcement in the school. And I feel comfortable with a teacher just having a gun, because my son or any other child, might come in and rub a teacher the wrong way one day. And, this teacher may just feel like, they don't have nothing to lose and just go ballistic. So, just trying to get your opinion on that.
Oh, if I don't think it should happen. And you said it right. If a teacher come to school one day and having a bad day at home, and the kids really get on a lot of teachers' nerves, and especially one of these bad kids that they feel like is a problem, what you think they're gonna do to the child? And and they're gonna say, "Oops," oh, look what I done. Oh, it goes off. Or even if you point it at a kid, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, what is it teaching these kids? In the society today? Because if you bring the child, like you say, I understand what happened to even with the little kids down there in what was it, Connecticut? That little kids got killed. All right, I understand that. I understand what happens in the world. I understand that, but that's not just in schools. That's everywhere, and there's people that having mental breakdowns and things like that, and people that you don't want to put yourself around. It's a bad situation. It'll be a worse situation to put somebody
in. It is, and the thing about that is we don't take in account of these parents that have these weapons, and I call them weapons because ain't no sense of anybody have AR-15 in your home. Now, if you use AR-15 for hunting, that's a weapon that's used for war. Mm-hmm. Why would you use a weapon that's used for war to hunt, and then you have it in your home? And nowadays kids, I'm just gonna go ahead and put it out like this: kids, they don't value too much. You know what I'm saying? They don't value another child's life. They don't really value their life. You know what I'm saying? And you have all of this in your home and you make it accessible to children, and they go off on a rant, take it to school, killing, and you got teachers in there with guns and they killing, and everybody in there shooting back and forth at each other, when the school's supposed to be a safe zone, So I just think that arming a teacher with firearms is not a good look. For one, because they were not trained to be a police and a teacher. Their job are to teach, not to police. And and things are that bad, then you need to bring in more police in the schools, police resources in the schools. And then another thing, I think that they really need to crack down on who can get these weapons. Yeah. Like a lot of people say, well, you could be 18 and buy a weapon, and I put this on one of my posts, you could be 18 and buy a weapon, but you cannot buy alcohol, you cannot buy cigarettes. So it just seems like America got some things twisted. They need to go back in there and reevaluate how they doing injustice to the young people. You want them to go out and kill at 18, but here they barely can vote. They can't buy alcohol or cigarettes. So that says a lot to me about this system, the judicial system. So yeah, I just want touch base, with school going back on Monday, and she's really pushing for this legislative to go through because she wants to get this agenda in before, the election, which is in November. So I just think that we should really talk about this.
All right, well, we'll put it like this. There would be a dark cloud just like that. You hear that? It'd just be just like that. It would be a dark cloud over the whole school system and around the whole nation. Because I think it's in Atlanta that teachers can bring guns to school. I think it is that law will pass, and I think it will just be a terrible idea. I think like one teacher in Florida, if I can remember correctly, shot the gun in the class, and it was and another teacher in Atlanta shot a gun in the class, trying to prove it.
Right.
And it's like, you scaring these kids, and you basically they fearing for their lives and stuff like that, and I guess in their words, they're gonna make them act right. I'm gonna tell you, you do my child like that, and see what happens. And you do my son like that, and see what happens.
But let me tell you something. In the younger kids, they fear them. But in older kids, such as, I'm going to be honest, in older kids, they just give them the okay to justify, like, oh, my teacher got a gun. Why can't I have a gun? Everybody breaking the rules. So younger kids, older kids, nowadays, they look and they watch. Let me tell you something. They are more prone to throw stuff at you. They're like, okay, my teacher got a gun, and my teacher said this, and my teacher said that, because my son loves to come home and tell me what his teacher say. Yeah. It seems like it just cause confusion, or they want to cause an issue. And I'm like, okay, son, but because your teacher said that doesn't always mean that it's true. There's a lot of things to experiment when it comes to Terry. But he wants to run, his job is so every aspect of the government. When he talk to some of these veterans and find out, because I don't know a lot about the security clearance. I do know what it means for them to be able to go in and brief, brief some of the elected officials that just came in, give them ideas or, guide them in the way that they're supposed to go. Mm-hmm. But Trump want to just take away all of that. So I think that we need to really corruption, chaos, a mess. I feel like, I'm serious. I feel like, Donald Trump more or less decided to run because he wants to approve to Obama. Like, I can win this. I can win the White House. Mm-hmm. I mean, I just think he wants to prove to Obama, that he is over Obama. He got the main. Like, he's better than Obama. And all he doing is showing the average black person like us, that white people, every time you put a white person in the in the White House, just look at him, look at George Bush calls 9/11 and all that weapons of mass destruction. Donald Trump got Vladimir Putin in Russia scandal. Obama went in there with dignity and grace. You never once heard about one scandal, one White House leak, nothing. So they always want to call black people criminals and what have you. But when you put white people in there, they manage to destroy every time. So tell me what you think about it.
Yeah. Well, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, you ain't heard this in a while, but shots fired. Here we go. Donald Trump is I want to call the name, and we're trying to be, he's a butthole. He's in trouble right now. He wants to be, how you call it, what was dictatorship? Well, we do what he say.
A dictatorship?
Yeah. That's what he wants.
He wants to be a dictator? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he wants in this world. He wants to be on and run every single thing in this. Obama explained it right. Obama explained, I heard a conversation one day that he works for us. We pay the tax dollars and stuff like that. And
it's the people's house. That's why it's called the White House, because it's the people's house. Yeah.
But at the same time, it's just like he want dictatorship. He want to be, you bow down to him. He want to be a king. He want to be you look at too many mob music, son. This ain't the Godfather. This ain't what you call it? You want to be somebody to come kiss your ring and stuff like that. You better watch out. Carl DeLeon. You better watch out what's going on with you now. And at the same time, when I looked at the whole thing about it Tuesday, I think it happened Tuesday when the guy got 18 years, probably did the rest of his life in prison, and his lawyer turned his back on him. His lawyer talked, and you're up in the grass. You are done. But the White House was not, the Congress, because the Republican run that house, they feel like he would not get impeached. And they were to keep a leader in him for, because they don't want the Democrats to run that house.
Exactly.
But they say it's one of the worst days in this nation, even worse than Nixon and Watergate, and that was bad.
It is. The thing, I'm gonna tell you something. The thing about that is to try to. He didn't want black people to be in his apartment.
Yeah.
He was sued for the fair rights treatment. For the him trying to deny black people for renting one of his buildings. So we don't need her to come out here. And it's all good, she want to sell her little book, because she got fired or whatever. I mean, I really personally don't care, because there's nothing in that book that she can't tell us that we already don't know as original black people. I don't know if she thought that she was going to be able to bring this book and say, oh, yes, see, I was on your side. No, that's not how it works. We've been doing this. You knew this, too. You just thought that you were going to come out and think that we was dumbed down. So basically, no.
Omarosa, listen to this.
You're going up out of here.
So, Omarosa, that's the truth. We knew everything that you said in your book. What happened with her, you don't turn, and I'm going to put it like this. Omarosa, you don't turn your because you want to be on the high-minded side on whoever got the highest power. And you have, we just saw this on the, what's this show called? The
The
Apprentice.
Apprentice.
She was like that. She would
The
kiss.
Apprentice.
She would kiss butt just to make sure
Yeah.
she winning. She went on another show. She
Mm-hmm.
was kissing butt like that, and then gave the opportunity. Oh, you hated black people before this happened.
Right.
Now you back black. So.
Yeah, exactly. My thing is,
You're going up out of here.
right. So, she wanted to be more than what she was, she was being with Donald Trump. But I'm going to tell you something, Tim. Way about Omarosa, she went into the White House with an agenda. Because ain't no way, now think about it, ain't no way in the world she could have went in there a whole year, taping this man a whole year. She was intent to get him back for firing her on The Apprentice. Just look at it like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because she knew Donald Trump. The only reason why Donald Trump wanted her on his ticket was because he thought that she was going to be able to bring the black people to his side, to vote for him. But Omarosa had another agenda in mind. Oh, I'm going in this White House and I'm going to get what's mine because you took from me on The Apprentice. And he filed. He said, Omarosa, you're fired. And she ain't like that. Black people, we don't like to have the last word. I mean, we don't want nobody else to have the last word. We want to have the last word. So she went in there with her tapes and got a whole year worth of tapes. Come on now. Come on. She already knew what she was going to do when she got there. Because she already knew who Donald Trump was. She knew he was a bigot. She knew he was a racist. She knew all this stuff about him before she got there. She just wanted to have her receipts when she left up out of there.
Yeah.
That's what that was.
Oh, now she played her black role when it came to this.
Yeah, she knew what she was doing. I mean, I can't halfway blame her because she already knew she wasn't going to stay in the White House for so long.
Yeah.
She didn't stay on the prison for so long. She won't stay in the White House for so long. So she knew she had to have something when she left up out of there.
Yeah.
So I just think, I think she did what she had to do.
Yeah.
Yep. So I just feel like, as black people, we need to really know what's going on. We need to know where we stand in this world. We need to know who's standing for us, who's working for us, and, because right now we got a government that's, the government ain't even functioning. So if they're not functioning, how we supposed to function? Really? How? Because
they so against each other right now. Even Republicans are against Republicans right now because of what Donald Trump doing. But what I heard is that a lot of the Republicans are scared of him. He has threatened them so bad that they are scared of him.
My thing is, why are you afraid of Donald Trump? Because at the end of the day, when the Democrats get in the House, they are going to impeach him. And once he get in impeachment, guess what? He's going to go on trial. Yeah. Robert Mueller going to for sure put him on trial. So, but because you didn't have to impeach him, all them 14 Republicans, you would surely be on trial with him. And that's how it's going to be. So, I mean, they could take it for what it is, but that's what's going to happen. So we need to know what to do, where we stand at right now, what's going to happen, and it's like you said, the Republicans in the House, neither one of them trust each other, but they can't go against each other because they don't know what Donald Trump might do because Donald Trump don't know what Putin got in play. You know what I'm saying? So it's a battle of he say, from Donald Trump to Putin. And, it's all going to fall in line because Donald Trump right now, all his top people are pleaded guilty. All of them. Michael Cohen, what's his name? Paul Manafort. Everybody that he had working on his team has pleaded guilty. So, but he's still saying there's no Russia colluding. I'm like,
they about to get
what? And sometimes yes, and see that's the thing they talk about. Okay, they talk about they got everybody, and they got one more person that's unnamed. So it's either going to be his son, his daughter, or so And I wouldn't be surprised that they could get all three of them at one time.
Yeah, because
you can't just not get Jared Kushner without Ivanka because they married.
Yeah, and she know everything, and she
Kushner is Ivanka's brother and sister.
Yeah, look who her daddy is. Come on now, she know everything. Don't act like you don't know. But I know they'll take the ball for her for not going to jail. Because you gonna have to have one of them out. Because you look at the whole entire family going down.
Oh, I just think that Robert Mueller, he is a man on a mission. He do not care. He is coming for all of them. And if one of them don't take the bait, then he gonna take all of them down. So he already proved that. And there's a lot of stuff we don't know what he's doing or evidence that he's had. And I believe this man has everything that he already needed. He has everything that he needs to know. He knows everything about Donald Trump from the day he started engaging with Vladimir Putin until now. And he's still talking to this man. He's still trying to cozy up with him. So, we just need to know what's going on. And I advise, this is something I want to tell you. If you ever go to YouTube sometime, and they have some videos up there about Donald Trump supporters, you would be amazed at some of the things that his supporters say. I'm like, if Obama had gotten in office and did half of the things that Donald Trump did, and we added even 1% of his supporters, dead. We'll all be dead, probably locked up, whatever. We don't know what might have happened, but it goes to show you that just because you're white don't mean it's right.
Yeah, and if Obama, we had said that with Obama, if Obama had said a lot of things Trump said, Obama would never made. There would have been impeached. Obama.
Okay. But the thing about that now, everybody want to say, oh, we miss Obama. Where can we find him? Oh, but y'all didn't act like that when he was in office. Y'all thought he was the worst thing since sliced bread. Yeah. But now, because y'all got the white in, it ain't right.
Even Bush wasn't that bad. He had his bad moments. He had his bad moments, and that's just because. But you listen to Hillary Clinton, and Hillary Clinton said this. She said, she said I didn't like Bush, but he hired her to be a U.S. She was U.S. Secretary of State at the time.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She said that he look, whatever you need, just tell me. Whatever you want me to do to help you, just tell me. He said, you lead. He said, I'm following you. And that's exactly what she said. He won't that though. But I know he had his moments.
I'm just saying, think about how black people are being so discriminated against. Like, not even black people, black and brown people, like the woman from, Puerto Rico in the park, and the police officer was standing right there. He was literally standing right there, and she was asking him to help her, and he turned his back. Like I said, don't Donald Trump know that Puerto Rico is like, and then you got white people can pick up the phone and just call the police for the craziest stuff, like because a little black girl selling water, or because somebody cooking in the park. Like, where in their mind they think that they got the right to call the police for the smallest thing?
Mm-hmm.
But you know why? Because Donald Trump gave them that. He gave them that. He gave them all the racist motivation that they needed when he got in office. So, we just got to be careful now. We got to be careful. And the word said, am I my brother's keeper? We have to be our brother's keeper because the white people are not playing any game with us right now. So, and I hate to be like that. I mean, but that's how it is, really.
Yeah. And,
but I'm going to take that back because not all white people are like that. But at the end of the day, because when they say black people, they categorize us all as one. So, that's why I had to say it like that. They put all of us in one bag and call us, savages, killers, whatever, however they want to depict us. So, yeah.
And I was gonna say that I lost my train of thought for a second, but I was gonna say that I don't know what I was about to say now. I'm messed up. I'm messed up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Perfect example. I know what I'm about to say. Last night, I went into a store about 1:30 in the morning by my house, and it was a dude in there. He looked very strange, and he looked funny. He looked funny. And he had his hands in his pocket, and he kept walking behind me and stuff. He looked smooth. So the cashier was a white woman. I see her all the time. I talk to her. She's a nice girl, and she looked nervous. So I left my phone home. But the parking lot was full. But I think before I got there, we weren't holding nobody there. And that's why I feel like he might have tried something. So I came up here, got my phone, called the police, and I said, look, I don't know that something's going on, but it looks suspect. I really don't. He dude just standing there, and he's looking at everybody who walking around. He's looking on the train, and the cashier looked nervous. So I feel like somebody should ride through there and just to see. So riding out, they say, okay, I guess this a black man calling. It ain't nothing. So riding out just to see where they gonna come up there, just to see what's going on. I didn't see no cop. I know I stayed out 15 minutes. It's 15, 20 minutes. I never saw a cop go to the store.
Are you serious?
I'm serious. Never saw a cop to the store. Now, say for instance that nobody was there, that nobody ever came up. What would happen to that one?
And if she would have got hurt, seriously hurt or injured, and the news and the reports and everything went on air, and you would have got back. It would have got back to you. I would have got up there and voiced my opinion and let them know, because I was a concerned citizen, and I let the police officer know what was going on. But because I'm a black person and I can't be heard, or my voice or my opinion can't be heard, and because of that, a person was seriously injured. But on the other hand, when a white person calls, you out here, within a drop of a dime. So, I think that we need to come to the table, because some things have got to change. Like, really, some things need to be talked about. People always talk about healing and forgiveness. The only way healing and forgiveness is going to happen if you come to the table. And, you always saying, this wasn't, I wasn't like this one time before, or blah, 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 or, I felt like everything was going good. No, never was everything ever going good with black people, because we always been in the same way since slavery. So, just because, like you say, you give us a little apartment, a little food stamp, so, whatever it is, no, that don't make things good. I mean, I still think that we're entitled to our 40 acres and a mule for Emmett Till, Medgar Evers, Martin Luther King, just because his family might have got a little restitution. What about all that black people that suffered with him? We deserve the same thing. So,
Yeah. So, and then at the same time, like, I feel like they, people know, cops go to the store all the time. I felt like they thought, and it's just my opinion, it's 3 black girls that work there. And I felt like they felt like it was one of them.
Okay.
So why should we go? And I felt like, even though respect who it is, even if it was a man, what he could do over a gun, probably if this guy had a gun, and he couldn't do nothing. Yeah.
Because black people's lives don't, they don't value black people's lives. So
Yeah.
Same time, like I said, at some point in time, something needs to be talked about. We need to bring some stuff to the table, and because this can't keep happening. Like it really can't keep happening. So
Yeah. Exactly.
the only way things gonna change if we get out there and make some change happen. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I just saw something where they said that Trump has uh, threatened the FBI over Hillary Clinton emails. Sorry,
Say it one more time.
It said Trump just threatened the FBI over the Hillary Clinton emails. So he's still trying to make it seem like it's Hillary Clinton's fault what's going on with him, because he wants somebody to take the blame for what is going on with him.
My thing is, we are so over Hillary Clinton and her emails. We don't even know what's in the emails. Like, those emails was basically, as a matter of fact, from what I heard or the stuff that I read, a lot of those emails, they weren't even a lot of Hillary Clinton emails per se. There was a lot of the DNC emails compiled as one. So they weren't even really Hillary Clinton emails. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It was hers and everybody that was on her staff and team. So it wasn't like it was just hers alone, So Donald Trump needs to just look, like you said, we are so over those emails, because at the end of the day, they already was proven that there was nothing on them. And so just leave it alone, because I can care less about it. I don't want to hear about it. But the thing about this is, I do believe that James Comey, and the reason why he kept coming back and forth, right there in October before the election, had he not came out, and I know it hurt Hillary Clinton for winning, but had he not came out, we would have never known that there was an issue with Russia probing and, in the election, because that's how we found out what was going on, because when Donald Trump said, oh, Russia, can you find me, the 30,000 missing emails, you know what I'm saying? And, James Comey kept coming back in and said, oh, well, maybe let me find out what's going on with these emails, where the emails at. So that's why he kept coming back out, because he was more or less putting out in the public, oh, Russia is doing this right here, and I need to let the people know, but because I really can't interfere with what's going on. And I guess he was trying to find a way to suggest or interject that. So eventually, we will know now that Russia probing, helped Donald Trump win the election. So, like I said, it hurt Hillary Clinton in the end, but it helped the American people find out what Donald Trump was doing and what he all about. Which, black people already knew Donald Trump was a racist, a bigot. So
yeah, and we already knew. And
exactly.
So
yeah. I feel, had he never did that, we would never know really what's going on with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But y'all will learn. You're gonna learn today. You're going to learn because
you're going up out of here.
Being a host of Political Nation, I intend to bring it to the people every Saturday at 2:00 on Extreme Radio. So I'm gonna need the people to wake up, tune in, get your mind right, get your heart right, so we can make a change come November and beyond to 2020. So.
All right, and like next week we will be on Radio AFS, so we'll do callers next week. We should have everything straight, right, Tony? By next week.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we should have everything straight by next week. We'll be Radio AFS.
Okay.
So we had, we'll get callers to call in. They want to talk. They want to ask questions.
Yes.
Things like that. So.
About it. Yes.
Yeah. So Radio AFS next week 646-668-8467. Join our Political Nation next week 2:00. Right here on Extreme Radio. Appreciate it, Tony.
Okay, thank you, Tim.
All right, and we'll see you next week, 2:00 tomorrow night.
Okay.
Tomorrow night, your boy Extreme Radio.
Tomorrow night.
Yeah, Extreme Sports. Extreme
Of
Sports
course I'm calling in. Yes, because I got an opinion on something, so of course I'm going to call in.
All right, call in tomorrow, 616-668-8467. Talk with your boys, Big T, King C's, Marvelous Matt. Oh, yeah, and watch out for my video today to tomorrow night, the top 5 players of the NBA all time. Call in and give us your opinion. It ain't got to be right now. It could be forever. We could debate this. It could be Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Magic Johnson, anybody. So,
Okay.
But is Baby Brown in your top 5? If he is, you know who coming at you. Your boy. Big
Of course.
Of course. All right, Tommy.
Okay. All right.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, then.
All right. Thanks for joining Political Nation. Your boy, Big T. Tanya, we are out. Good night.
All right.
All right.
All right.
What up, what up, what up? It's your boy Jay Real at The Real Hip Hop Show. Check the show out at The Real Hip Hop Show /Spreaker. Extreme Radio. If you want your music played on The Real Hip Hop Show, send your music in MP3 form to The Real Hip Hop Show at yahoo.com. Check us out, The Real Hip Hop Show /Spreaker. Extreme Radio. Let's go.
This is Big T from Extreme Sports with your boy Big T and King C's. Monday, Tuesday, and Thursdays on Spreaker.com /Extreme Radio. Also, you can catch us with Big T, King C's, Marvelous Matt on Spreaker.com /Extreme Radio with your boy Big T here. We can bring you all the entertainment, sports, news, updates, entertainment, group discussions, anything we go in, we want to talk about. Like and share. Hit your boys up on the Extreme Radio group page, Facebook.com. Hey, your boy Big T here. Hit me up, TYMM72 at gmail.com or TYMM72 at yahoo.com with your boy Big T from Extreme Radio.
You're going up out of here.